the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And they'll begin by running the option. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Jackson running again. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson, his throw incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On 3rd, here's an option play right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first down throw for Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Cousins gives way to Cook. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, the plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
Cook. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Cousins on the keeper. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. This sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Finding room at midfield. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Play action. Now Jackson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The red zone now. Here's Jackson on 1st down. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again. You know it's not that simple because you can just make adjustments in your time. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the red zone now, Cousins. They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Cousins again. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson from 13 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of the own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward. And, oh, that is going to be a safety.
I have to think the center half